former Special Forces legend was hired for presidential security, but the moment he arrives at the scene, he spots something terribly wrong. This place is a death trap built for an assassination. A bullet pierces the man next to the president. The gunshot rings out, and the speech venue descends into chaos. The strange cop suddenly shoots Jason twice, sending him plummeting out the window. Secret Service helicopters launch an immediate manhunt. Jason has no idea what's going on, but he knows he has to run. By now, the observation post is completely cleared out. His weapon is left on the table, hard evidence framing him for the president's assassination. Thanks to Morgan's elaborate plot, Jason goes from a national hero to the FBI's most wanted man for assassinating the president. Wounded by 2 bullets, Jason flees for his life. He runs into an FBI agent at an intersection. He drops to his knees and pretends to surrender. As the agent approaches, he slams him to the ground, steals his car and speeds away. This move leaves a lasting impression on Agent Murphy. Police cars block every street in the city. Helicopters circle the skies. Jason swerves the car into a car wash, using it as cover to evade the search. He cuts open the back seat and grabs a medical kit from the trunk. He staunched the bleeding from his 2 wounds. After a quick treatment, Jason continues his escape. But it isn't long. Before police cars corner him completely, Jason slams the car into reverse and floors it into the river. The FBI launches an all-out search, dragging the entire riverbed, but they have no idea Jason has already clung to a passing cargo ship and snuck onto the shore. His injuries are getting worse. He needs to treat them fast. But when he limps into a convenience store, the TVs are all showing his wanted poster with a huge bounty. To avoid suspicion, Jason walks to the back of the store, slips a piece of tinfoil into the transformer. The store loses power instantly. He steps inside, hidden in the dark, buys emergency supplies, then heads to the bathroom. He makes a bottle of saline solution for self-treatment. Afterwards, Jason disguises himself and finds the only person he can trust. He knocks on the door, and his ex-girlfriend Elsa answers. Even though Elsa has seen the news, she chooses to believe Jason and follows his instructions, buying surgical supplies from different stores. While Jason recovers from his wounds, Agent Murphy can't stop thinking about Jason's words. He realizes something isn't right. Murphy tries to find the cop who shot Jason, but his colleague tells him the cop committed suicide the night before. Murphy heads to the sniper spot Jason mentioned and finds 3 strange holes there. He measures the parameters immediately and researches non-stop through the night. He's shocked to discover the weapon used in the assassination is a military remote-controlled sniper rifle. Murphy finally figures it out and gets closer to the truth with every step. A week later, with Elsa's careful care, Jason's wounds start to heal. He knows he has to leave. It's only a matter of time before the Secret Service finds this place. He won't let Elsa get hurt because of him. Besides, he has to clear his name. Staring at Murphy on TV, Jason hatches a plan. He asks Elsa to approach Murphy and hand over a photo of Morgan's license plate she took secretly. This is a test for Murphy. If he destroys the photo, he's been corrupted by Morgan. If he continues to investigate, he's a partner worth trusting. Jason watches from the shadows, and just as he confirms Elsa is safely in Murphy's car, he's stopped by 2 FBI agents for questioning. But these 2 are no match for Jason. He takes them down easily and steals their walkie-talkie. This is all part of his plan. If Murphy stays true to justice and runs the license plates through the internal system, it will alert Morgan immediately. Add in the fact that Jason attacked the agents on the same street as Murphy's IP address. Morgan will definitely think they're working together and make a move. Sure enough, the next day, Murphy is abducted by gangsters in broad daylight. They torture him relentlessly, but he refuses to break. In frustration, they strap him to a special stand, planning to make his death look like a suicide. Just as they're about to pull the trigger, a bullet whizzes through the air. 2 more follow, and the gangsters drop dead instantly. The shooter in the dark is none other than Jason, but the rescued Murphy is still naive and urges Jason to turn himself in, promising to testify for him in court. But Jason knows better. The law can't touch those high-ranking officers. Besides, he has a personal score to settle. Those men killed his dog. Murphy finally realizes how serious this is and joins Jason without hesitation. To find the real assassin, they visit a reclusive firearms expert. According to the expert, only 3 people in the world can make a precise kill from 3,000 meters away. The first is Jason himself. The second is Jekyll, who never got his payment. The third is a former Soviet sniper named Mikhailo. But Mikhailo has been missing 4 years, rumored to have lost the use of his legs in a mission. Jason's eyes widen. He immediately thinks of Morgan's disabled firearms advisor. The truth finally starts to come into focus. Murphy then uses his FBI connections to track down Mikhailo's location. Once they have their target, they spring into action. First, they buy a large amount of chemicals and pipes from a supermarket. With Jason's expert modifications, they turn them into remote-controlled bombs and napalm grenades. Everything is ready to sneak into the perimeter of Mikhailo's villa. Murphy stands guard outside, while Jason creeps closer to plant the bombs. It doesn't take long for him to take out the patrolling guards silently. He sneaks into the house. Mikhailo isn't the least bit surprised to see him, and tells him everything without hesitation. This assassination was never meant for the president. It was for the archbishop standing next to him. 2 years ago, the senator backing Morgan massacred over 400 innocent villagers to secure an all-transport deal. The archbishop found out the truth and planned to expose the massacre in his speech, a decision that cost him his life. Jason is stunned by the truth. Mikhailo knows he's going to die. He picks up a gun and points it at his own neck, and before he pulls the trigger, he tells Jason Elsa has been kidnapped. The gunshot echoes, and dozens of enemies burst into the house. It's a trap. The high-ranking officials have already thrown Mikhailo under the bus. Their only goal is to lure Jason out, but they severely underestimated the retired Special Forces king. Jason fights back immediately, killing an enemy the second he opens the door.
3, 2, 1.
Powerful explosions rock the house, taking out dozens of enemies. Jason sprints out of the villa, but the enemy's air support has arrived. Facing a hail of bullets, Jason raises his sniper rifle and shoots an all-tank with one perfect shot. The blazing fire engulfs the helicopter, sending it crashing down in a cloud of smoke. Jason and Murphy escape by the skin of their teeth. To rescue Elsa, Jason contacts Morgan directly, offering to trade Mikhailo's recording for her freedom. This recording holds Morgan's darkest secrets. If it's exposed, half of America's top military officers will be implicated. Morgan doesn't dare to take the risk and agrees to the trade. To ensure his safety, Jason sets the meeting place at the top of a mountain in Montana and demands the senator be there in person. But the second Jason shows his face, a bullet hits him straight in the heart. The enemy was ready for them. They'd hidden snipers on the snow slope long ago. The senator smirks in triumph, but suddenly, the sniper who shot Jason is shot in the head, and Jason, who had fallen to the ground, stands up slowly. The two stare in shock. They have no idea. The man who was shot wasn't Jason at all. It was Murphy, wearing a bulletproof plate. Murphy's decoy plan allowed Jason to lock onto the sniper's position with ease. The others lock onto Jason, but a slight shake of their binoculars gives away their position. Jason never misses a shot and takes out all the snipers in an instant. Only one kidnapper is left, hiding behind Elsa. Using her as a human shield, Jason aims carefully, making sure not to hurt Elsa, and shoots the kidnapper with a single precise bullet. With all the enemies dead, Jason finally steps out of hiding. The senator is desperate and offers Jason a high-paying job, promising to forget everything that happened. But just then, FBI agents arrive. Jason doesn't run. Instead, he burns the recording to ashes. He knows, if the recording is exposed, he'll be doomed, and Elsa and Murphy will be in danger too. Jason is arrested by the FBI, and because the case is so serious and full of holes, he's brought to trial in Washington's highest court. During the hearing, as Murphy shakes Jason's hand, he slips something into his palm. In his closing statement, Jason suddenly pulls out a gun and loads it. Everyone panics as he raises the gun and aims, but when he pulls the trigger, no bullet comes out. Jason has always had a habit to prevent accidental discharge. He uses a shorter firing pin when the gun isn't in use. This small, careless habit now becomes irrefutable proof of his innocence. Murphy then presents a set of photos, evidence of Morgan's crimes in Africa. But ironically, the crimes Morgan committed in Africa can't be prosecuted in the US. Jason finally clears his name, but Morgan faces no punishment at all. As the villains laugh triumphantly, the judge says one thing to Jason: when the light fails to do its duty, the dark will bring equal justice. Jason instantly understands what he means. That night, Morgan and the senator are in a villa, celebrating with champagne. They have blood on their hands from abusing their power, yet they show no remorse as they plot their next massacre. A bullet pierces Morgan's neck. Some people hide in the corner in fear and try to escape in a car, but the car is blown up in an instant. The senator crawls on the ground. Jason approaches like the Grim Reaper. The senator tries to intimidate Jason with his position, but Jason ignores him completely. He smashes a gas pipe with the butt of his gun. A massive explosion engulfs the entire villa, turning all their sins to ash. When it's all over, Jason doesn't stay in Washington. He takes Elsa's hand and heads to the peaceful place they've always dreamed of.